Greetings, curious viewers. Tool Tips with Tommy here, and we're finally going to do the video of our power drills to see if they have the power that we need. So I did burn up one of the Metabo drills in an earlier video I was trying to record that didn't come out well, so I didn't use it. So the Metabo drill's out, but I still have the Hitachi 36 volt. I have my new Bosch Flexi Click or Chameleon or 5-in-1, whatever they want to call it. The smaller 18 volt Hitachi or Metabo, and then the new 400 or the small ultra compact Bosch drill. And I did get a new drywall driver. I'm going to show you this as well. It has it has a pretty cool feature I'm going to show off as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to see which ones will drive this. I know that this one won't, the 400 won't, this one won't, this one won't. The 36 volt one, this one might, and I'm pretty sure this one will. Actually, I know this one will. I've already done this. The thing is, this one has the anti-kickback, and it's very sensitive, so I'm going to turn the anti-kickback off on this, so that'll help me get through it without it turning off. The Hitachi does not have anti-kickback, so I don't have to turn anything off on that. But without further ado, let's give it a go. And this is, you've already seen all the other expensive drill manufacturers run their good drills with a 2 9/16 inch bit through a piece of lumber, so I don't have to show you all of those. I'll just show you the ones that I have. So this is the Bosch 1330 drill, fully charged 8 amp-hour battery, which is the battery they recommend on the Profactor tools or the bi-turbo. This is the bi-turbo motor Profactor drill, so this is what they recommend. So let's go for it. Here we go. Right at the very bottom. Try one more time. Right at the very bottom. Right when it gets to the very bottom. One more. There we go. Got through it. First couple that had struggled with it a little bit or got right to the very bottom and wouldn't do it, but those last two, no problem. So that one will do it. Of course, they'll definitely do it in low speed, but more worried about how they'll do in high gear. So like I said, I don't think this one will do it. I know when I tried it in the other video, this one didn't even barely got in there. So yeah, so that won't do it. Let's go to low and churn through this thing. Owie, see? That's what you get with no anti-kickback. Get that tweak. So it'll do it in low, but it definitely won't do it in high gear. So those are the only two that are gonna do the 2 9/16 bit. Okay, so we got those out of the way. I'm pretty confident that those will do all the rest of these bits. So the ones I'm more curious about are the new 535, and I think this one has, yeah, this one also has anti-kickback, but I think I can control this one a little better, so I'm not too worried about it. So let's see if how this one does on the 1-inch Irwin bit. Yeah, no problem with these ones. So this one right here is the interesting. So this one isn't going to do it. It's not going to plow through with the speed bore bit. How about the smaller inch? I think this is a 5/8. Yeah, no problem with the 5/8. So it'll do this one. I was more curious about, because this is the one that has the right angle attachment, and I was wondering how this would do for like an electrician or a plumber or something, if they had to do like, say they had to do like a 1-inch right angle, you know, through a piece of lumber or something to put like a, I don't know, some kind of a conduit or something. Yeah, so not gonna plow through it. I mean, definitely do it in Here, well. So it'll do it in low, but not high. So that's kind of disturbing. Let's see how the Hitachi will do in high with, this is the 1-inch. See if the Hitachi will do this. Oh, got right to the very end. Right to the very end again. Right to the very end again. Oh, it's so close. Okay, we'll go to low, which should, no problem. So in low, no problem with these things, but not going to do it in high. Let's see how the little 400 does. Definitely the 400's not going to do it in high, I know. Yeah. Let's see how it does in low on the 1-inch. All right, well, looks like the... 400 will do it with a little 2-amp-hour battery. Not bad. So they'll do it in low, but not high. So let's see how it does those with this one in low. Oh, it did better than I thought. It did better than the paddle bit in low. So the little 400 does good. The little 400 ultra compact does pretty good with the 1-inch in low, which is more designed. I mean, that's more, you know, when you're running these larger bits, you do want to go in low. But it's nice to know you can do it in high on that big 1330. I'm sure, I don't know. Oh, I think I did this one with the 1-inch bit, didn't I? I think I did this one with the 1-inch. This one should have no problem with this. Yeah, the little 36 volt. Yeah, the 36 volt has no problems with these things. So. Now with our, come on, go in the center, you little, there we go. No safety instructor today, or safety inspector today, so no eye protection. Yeah, this drill kicks ass. This thing is awesome. And one of the cool things about this one is, say I want to drill in, make sure I'm drilling in perfectly straight on this, right? So what you do is you put the little light right there, right? and I put it on here, and then this light goes green. As soon as it goes green, that means that it's got this level. And then when I tip it up here, and that goes green, that means I'm right at 90 degrees. And there's like a 3 degrees of pitch in there, but it's pretty accurate. So as long as I keep that green, I'm at 90 degrees. So that hole is 90 degrees. And it'll stay there until I change it. It'll stay on that. And it'll do it with, if maybe I want to go at this level, you just set it to that level, and then you can go 90 degrees this way. So it has 90 degrees, 45, and 60. And if you go online and hook up the Bluetooth, you can go online and you can change it to any pitch you want or any angle you want. So, sorry, I just had to finish that hole. So we're still at 90 degrees. How about that? So I would show you that hole, but it's right at 90 degrees. Pretty good. But cool, it's got a built-in inclinometer. I really like that. It's a neat little feature of that 1330 drill. Okay, and then the last one I want to show off is the new drywall driver. So it's not really new. Bosch has had this for a while, but this has a battery saving feature on it. So this little light right there, turn it on and off with this button. And when it's on, it's a battery saving, so you can lock the trigger on. And see, it's ready to go right now. But no motor, no nothing. You just, as soon as it engages, it drives the screw. So it turns everything on after you engage it. It's a little loud going into this. There's one all the way down. That's perfect. Actually, I need to set it a little higher, but there you go. But it's nice because it doesn't run the motor while it's off until you put a screw and it engages the tip. There's no motor running. So let's see, one more, and then you turn it off. But as long as that's on, as soon as you turn it off, turn it on, trigger will work, but only when the tip is engaged. Cool. And then you can set the depth, of course. Just pull this out and you can set the depth, how deep you want the screw to set in the drywall. But yeah, pistol grip, so you can get right behind it. Really nice. It's the GTB 18V4-45 brushless drywall driver gun. And I'm not going to put any of those big paddle bits in it because they won't work. But there you go. That's kind of a little quick teaser. Of course, this one right here kicks ass. The 1330 bitchin'. The 36 volt Hitachi, not as powerful, surprisingly, but got good ergonomics. It's got some power. It's got some cojones to it. Put it in low, like I said. Most of when you're driving these things, the whole hogs and stuff that are really designed for these bits, they run them in low gear anyway. The high torque, low setting. And these are all, keep in mind, these are all like, the Bosch is rated at 1330, 1,330 inch-pounds of torque. But that's in low. That's at low speed with the 8 amp hour battery. That's not at high. That's not flying, high RPMs, 300 RPMs or 2200 RPMs that it goes at. So when they test these things and they give you those high torque numbers or those high power numbers, that's in the high torque setting. That's not in the high speed setting. So all of these are rated, with their 1200 inch-pounds of torque, 1300 inch-pounds of torque in that low speed where they're going to get, of course, more torque. So and that's when you're driving these bits, when you're running these 2 9/16, when plumbers are using these, electricians are using these bits, they're running them in, in a whole hog that's running at 900 or 800 RPMs anyway. So the FlexiClick, once again, this is, it's a great installer's tool. I have the 12 volt version of this, and I thought this would have a little bit more power than it has, but I guess if you're, heavy into contracted or cabinet installations and stuff like that, and you're driving 3-inch screws all day, this is probably a great choice. I'm glad I got it, but definitely not as powerful as this. If I'm building decks and driving, you know, big timber anchors and things like that, timber screws, that's the one you want to get, or even like a big impact wrench or something. But for doing good fastener work, you know, cabinetry, things like that, you got the right angle attachment, you got the offset attachment, and then the standard 3-jaw chuck. But I mean, yeah, if you're into installations and you need that right angle attachment, and you want to get just a drill that has the right angle attachment instead of buying a right angle drill, there you go. That'll do it. So I hope this helps. I was impressed by the little 400, driving the 1-inch screw in low, or the 1-inch paddle bit in low. Pretty impressive. Nice, really good ergonomics with this one. I am using it with just a small little 2-amp-hour battery, which is the battery this drill comes with. So that's good. I think this one right here actually came with a Pro Factor battery, but I was running a 2-amp-hour battery on this one as well. I like the compactness of it. And the 2-amp-hour batteries, you know, they do fine, but they really make the tool nice and light and really portable. So I don't do a lot of drywall work, but you know, I had the opportunity to get this at a good price, so I bought it. Apparently I'm rich, and these are my retirement drills. So that's all. Hope this helps. I don't know if it'll help you make any decisions, but if it does, have a great day. Take care. Peace.